Do you add turmeric to your tea, smoothie, or even your morning oatmeal? You're not alone. Millions of older adults are turning to this golden spice for its amazing health benefits. And for good reason. Turmeric is known to reduce inflammation, ease joint pain, support heart health, boost digestion, and even protect memory as we age. It's one of the most powerful natural remedies out there. But here's something most people don't realize, especially if you're over 60. If you're combining turmeric with the wrong foods, you might actually be canceling out its benefits, or worse, causing digestive issues and inflammation. That's right, some of the most common items in your kitchen can interfere with how turmeric works in your body. In this video, we're going to uncover the 3 foods you should never eat with turmeric, and I'll show you exactly what to use instead to unlock its full healing power. Foods to never eat with turmeric. Number 1. Processed dairy products. Let's begin with one of the most common and sneakiest foods that can interfere with turmeric's powerful benefits: processed dairy products. Now, before we dive in, I want to clarify something important. Not all dairy is bad. But highly processed dairy? That's where the trouble begins, especially for those of us over 60. As we age, our digestion becomes a bit more sensitive, and our bodies don't process certain ingredients as efficiently as they used to. So, if you're adding turmeric to your diet hoping to ease joint pain, reduce inflammation, or support your heart and memory, you'll want to pay close attention to how it's being paired, because the wrong combo could be doing more harm than good. Processed dairy is found in a lot of everyday favorites. Think about those convenient shredded cheese packs you toss on your scrambled eggs, the sweetened yogurts that seem like a healthy snack, or that splash of powdered creamer you add to your morning coffee. And let's not forget the classic American cheese slices, easy to melt, hard to resist. These items are staples in many kitchens, but when you look closely at the ingredient list, they're loaded with artificial additives, stabilizers, flavorings, preservatives, and often, hidden sugars. So, what does this have to do with turmeric? Turmeric contains curcumin, the powerful anti-inflammatory compound responsible for many of its health benefits. But here's the catch: curcumin isn't easily absorbed by the body on its own. That means your body needs the right conditions, and the right food pairings, to actually take in and use it. When turmeric is combined with processed dairy, those artificial ingredients can disrupt your digestion and reduce nutrient absorption. And more specifically, certain proteins found in dairy can actually bind to curcumin, preventing your body from fully absorbing it. Imagine this: you're preparing a nutritious breakfast. You scramble some eggs, toss in a sprinkle of turmeric for an anti-inflammatory boost, and then melt a slice of American cheese on top. Sounds like a smart, protein-rich meal, right? But what's really happening is that the cheese may be neutralizing the very benefits you're aiming for. The same goes for those turmeric lattes made with powdered creamers or flavored milk, creamy, comforting, but possibly blocking turmeric's effectiveness. This is especially important for seniors, who often add turmeric to their routine to manage arthritis, stiffness, or chronic inflammation. But if it's paired with the wrong ingredients, like processed dairy, you may not feel the results you were hoping for, because your body simply can't access the curcumin properly. And for some, the artificial sweeteners and additives in these dairy products can also lead to bloating, acid reflux, or sluggish digestion, further complicating things. So, what can you do instead? The good news is, there are healthier, gut-friendly alternatives that won't block turmeric, and may even enhance its effects. If you love creamy beverages like turmeric tea or golden milk, try using unsweetened plant-based milks such as almond milk, oat milk, or coconut milk. These options are easier on the stomach, contain no additives or binding dairy proteins, and still give you that smooth, rich texture you enjoy. For those who love yogurt, switch to plain unsweetened plant-based yogurts and sweeten them naturally with fruit or a touch of raw honey. And instead of processed cheese slices, go for small amounts of natural cheeses that don't contain artificial additives, or skip the cheese altogether if you're aiming to get the most out of your turmeric intake. One of the easiest swaps you can make is in your morning routine. If you're drinking turmeric tea or a turmeric-infused smoothie, using a non-dairy milk is a simple way to protect its benefits. And if you enjoy savory dishes, like curries or soups with turmeric, you'll find that many of these can be enhanced with healthy fats or spices, instead of processed dairy, to bring out flavor without compromising absorption. At the end of the day, it's not about being perfect, it's about being aware. The small choices you make every day, like what kind of milk or cheese you use, really do matter. Especially when you're using powerful natural remedies like turmeric to support your health. So, the next time you reach for that golden spice, just remember, steer clear of those processed dairy items. Your joints, digestion, and overall well-being will thank you for it. Number 2, vinegar-rich and acidic foods. Now let's move on to the second group of foods you should avoid combining with turmeric, vinegar-rich and acidic foods. This one often surprises people because vinegar is widely considered healthy. After all, apple cider vinegar is a favorite in wellness circles, and it's even used in some detox routines. So, how can it be a bad match with turmeric? It's not that vinegar is bad on its own, but pairing it with turmeric may reduce the effectiveness of turmeric's most powerful compound, curcumin. And if you're over 60 and using turmeric to fight inflammation, protect your memory, or ease joint pain, this is a pairing worth reconsidering. Let's look at where these acidic foods show up in your diet. Think about pickles on your sandwich, a tangy coleslaw on the side, ketchup or mustard on your burger, or that zesty salad dressing you drizzle over your greens. These foods are often flavored with white vinegar, apple cider vinegar, or citrus juice, all of which create an acidic environment in your digestive system. The problem? Curcumin, the active ingredient in turmeric, is a very delicate compound. For your body to absorb it effectively, it needs a stable, supportive environment. When it's exposed to high levels of acid, like what you find in vinegar or vinegar-based condiments, it becomes unstable. This instability can cause curcumin to break down before your body even gets a chance to absorb it. In other words, you may be adding turmeric to your salad for a health boost, but if that salad is drenched in a vinegar-heavy dressing, you might be canceling out its benefits entirely without even realizing it. And it doesn't stop there. For many older adults, especially those with sensitive digestion, acid-rich foods can cause heartburn, bloating, and other forms of digestive discomfort. If you already deal with acid reflux or a sensitive stomach, combining vinegar with turmeric might only make things worse, both for your comfort and your nutrient absorption. Now, this doesn't mean you have to give up vinegar forever. It's not the villain here. The key is timing and how you pair it. You just want to avoid consuming turmeric and vinegar-heavy foods at the same time, especially in the same meal. So what can you do instead? There's a simple, delicious solution: make your own salad dressing or marinade using turmeric-friendly ingredients. Here's a basic go-to combo that not only avoids the vinegar issue but actually boosts turmeric's benefits. Start with a base of extra virgin olive oil. This adds healthy fat, which helps with curcumin absorption. Add a splash of fresh lemon juice for some light acidity without going overboard. Then finish it off with a pinch of black pepper, which, as we'll talk about more later, increases the bioavailability of curcumin by up to 2000%. Just stir, drizzle, and enjoy. This dressing doesn't just protect turmeric's benefits, it enhances them. If you love pickles, mustard, or tangy sauces, consider enjoying those foods separately from your turmeric intake. For example, if you're having a turmeric smoothie or golden milk in the morning, wait until lunch or dinner to enjoy something with vinegar. That little bit of separation can go a long way in making sure you're still getting all the anti-inflammatory power turmeric has to offer. The same goes for any acidic beverages. If you like starting your day with apple cider vinegar in water, consider spacing it out, maybe have turmeric in the evening, or vice versa. It's all about giving your body the right environment to absorb curcumin as effectively as possible. Acidic foods are not harmful in general, but when consumed together with turmeric, they interfere with your body's ability to absorb its benefits. And if you're using turmeric to help with inflammation, brain health, or joint stiffness, you definitely want to give it the best chance to work its magic. So next time you're prepping a meal with turmeric, pause before reaching for that bottle of vinaigrette or that jar of pickles. Instead, think about combining turmeric with ingredients that will support absorption, not fight against it. Remember, these small choices really add up, especially as we get older and rely more on food as our medicine. When you make smart pairings, turmeric can truly become one of the most powerful tools in your natural health toolbox. Number 3. Sugary cereals and baked goods. Now let's talk about the third, and maybe the most tempting, group of foods you should avoid combining with turmeric: sugary cereals and baked goods. We all know that warm, sweet baked treats and classic breakfast cereals hold a special place in our routines. Whether it's a blueberry muffin from your favorite cafe, a quick granola bar during the day, or a bowl of frosted flakes in the morning, they bring comfort and nostalgia. But if you're taking turmeric for its health benefits, pairing it with these sugar-loaded foods can silently work against you. Let's break it down. Turmeric is celebrated for its anti-inflammatory powers. That's why so many people over 60 turn to it, to ease joint pain, calm down chronic inflammation, support brain function, and protect the heart. But when you eat turmeric alongside foods filled with refined sugar, the body receives mixed signals. On one hand, turmeric is trying to soothe inflammation. On the other, sugar is triggering it. You see, refined sugar rapidly raises your blood glucose levels, causes insulin spikes, and contributes to a long list of health problems, especially as we age. High sugar diets have been linked to increased risks of heart disease, arthritis, cognitive decline, and even certain cancers. So when you add turmeric to a sugary muffin or a sweet breakfast cereal, those anti-inflammatory benefits may be completely neutralized, or worse, reversed. And it's not just about inflammation. Sugar interferes with digestion and nutrient absorption, too. When your blood sugar spikes, it disrupts how your body processes other nutrients, including curcumin, the powerful compound in turmeric. So instead of getting the full anti-inflammatory, brain-boosting, and heart-protective effects, your body ends up absorbing far less of what it needs. Now, I know what you might be thinking, but I see turmeric muffins and turmeric granola bars at the health food store all the time. And that's true, turmeric has made its way into all kinds of trendy recipes. But here's the problem: if those treats are still loaded with white sugar, corn syrup, or refined flours, you're missing out on the very benefits you bought them for. So, what's the solution? Do you have to give up all comfort foods just to keep turmeric effective? Absolutely not. It's all about smarter swaps, choices that still satisfy your cravings but work with turmeric instead of against it. Start with unsweetened oatmeal. It's a fantastic base for turmeric, especially when you add natural toppings like blueberries, banana slices, a sprinkle of cinnamon, and maybe a small drizzle of raw honey. Not only does it taste great, it also helps stabilize your blood sugar and support digestion. Another easy option is whole grain toast with almond butter and a pinch of turmeric stirred into the spread. You can even top it with a few slices of banana or a light sprinkle of chia seeds for an extra health boost. And of course, smoothies are a wonderful way to enjoy turmeric. Just toss it into the blender with some spinach, a banana, frozen blueberries, a bit of almond milk, and again, a tiny bit of raw honey if you want a touch of sweetness. This gives your body fiber, healthy fats, antioxidants, and most importantly, a better chance to absorb the curcumin in turmeric. The key is to stick with natural sweeteners, whole foods, and ingredients that support your health rather than work against it. Refined sugar may taste good in the moment, but over time, it increases inflammation, weakens the immune system, and can even contribute to memory decline. That's the exact opposite of what we're trying to achieve when we take turmeric. So, the next time you reach for that golden spice, ask yourself, what am I pairing it with? Is it working with turmeric to support my joints, my brain, and my heart? Or is it quietly undoing the good I'm trying to do? A simple shift in your breakfast routine or snack choices can make all the difference. You don't have to be perfect, you just have to be intentional. And over time, these small daily decisions will add up to big improvements in how you feel, move, and think. So skip the sugary cereals and pastries, your turmeric deserves a better partner. And so do you. 3 foods that boost turmeric's power. Number 1, black pepper, piperine. Now that we've covered the foods that can block turmeric's benefits, let's switch gears and talk about how to supercharge turmeric's power, starting with one of the simplest and most effective additions, black pepper. Yes, the same black pepper that's probably sitting in your kitchen right now next to the salt shaker could be the key to unlocking turmeric's full potential. The secret lies in a natural compound called piperine, found in black pepper. And what piperine does is pretty remarkable. It boosts the absorption of curcumin, the active ingredient in turmeric, by up to 2,000%. That's not a typo, 2,000%. You see, curcumin is a powerful anti-inflammatory compound, but it has one big limitation: it's not easily absorbed by the body on its own. In fact, when you take turmeric without any helpers, your body might only absorb a tiny fraction of the curcumin it contains. Most of it just passes through your digestive system without making much of a difference. But when you combine turmeric with black pepper, it's like flipping a switch. The piperine in black pepper enhances the bioavailability of curcumin, meaning your body can actually recognize it, absorb it, and use it where it's needed most, like in your joints, brain, and immune system. This is especially important for older adults. As we age, our digestive efficiency naturally declines. That means even when we eat nutritious foods or take supplements, our bodies may not absorb them as effectively as they once did. So for seniors using turmeric to ease joint pain, reduce inflammation, or protect memory, black pepper is a simple but powerful ally. Now, let's talk about how to actually use it. You don't need a lot. Just a dash of freshly ground black pepper, we're talking about a pinch, is enough to get the job done. And the best part? You can add it to all kinds of meals and drinks without changing the flavor much at all. Try stirring a little black pepper into your morning turmeric tea or golden milk. If you enjoy scrambled eggs, sautéed veggies, or soups with turmeric, toss in a pinch of pepper during cooking. You can also blend it right into your smoothies, especially if you're using turmeric powder in them. You won't even taste the pepper, but your body will thank you for the extra boost in curcumin absorption. Here's a little pro tip to get even more out of your turmeric routine. Use freshly ground pepper instead of the pre-ground kind that's been sitting in a plastic shaker bottle for months. Fresh peppercorns contain more active piperine, which means stronger absorption support for your turmeric. If you don't already have a pepper grinder, it's a small investment that can make a big difference in your health routine. And if you're taking turmeric in supplement form, take a quick look at the label. More and more high-quality supplements are now including Piperine, which is a patented, concentrated form of piperine. It's often listed as black pepper extract. If your supplement includes it, great, you're getting that absorption boost. If not, you may want to consider switching or simply adding a small amount of pepper to your meals around the time you take your turmeric. At the end of the day, this is one of the easiest upgrades you can make to your health routine. A simple pinch of black pepper has the potential to multiply the impact of turmeric on your body, helping it ease pain, calm inflammation, and protect your brain and heart more effectively. So the next time you reach for turmeric, don't forget its best friend, black pepper. Together, they're one of the most powerful pairs in natural medicine. Number 2, healthy fats. Now let's move on to the second powerhouse ingredient that can dramatically boost turmeric's effectiveness, healthy fats. This one's often overlooked, but it's absolutely essential if you want turmeric to work its magic. Here's why: curcumin, the active compound in turmeric, is fat-soluble. That means your body needs fat in order to break it down, absorb it, and put it to good use. Without fat, curcumin just passes through your system with very little benefit. So even if you're adding turmeric to your meals or taking it as a supplement every day, if there's no healthy fat involved, your body might be missing out on most of its anti-inflammatory and healing properties. This is particularly important for older adults. As we age, our digestive systems become less efficient at processing nutrients. That means we need to be a bit more intentional about how we pair our foods, especially when it comes to something as valuable as turmeric. Giving your body the right conditions to absorb curcumin isn't complicated, it just takes a little planning. So what kind of fats should you be using? Let's talk about the best healthy fats that support turmeric absorption while also providing great benefits for your heart, joints, and brain. First on the list, extra virgin olive oil. It's rich in antioxidants, supports heart health, and blends beautifully with turmeric. Whether you're making a dressing, roasting vegetables, or sautéing ingredients for a warm meal, olive oil is an easy and flavorful go-to. Next up, avocados and nut butters, like almond or cashew. These are loaded with healthy monounsaturated fats and are easy to work into snacks or breakfast. You can stir a bit of turmeric into almond butter and spread it on toast, or add a slice of avocado to turmeric-spiced eggs. Chia seeds and flax seeds are also great additions. Not only do they offer healthy omega-3s, but they also help reduce inflammation on their own. Try sprinkling them into a smoothie, or adding them to oatmeal made with turmeric and plant-based milk. And let's not forget about fatty fish like salmon. Salmon is rich in omega-3 fatty acids, and when combined with turmeric, it becomes a powerful anti-inflammatory meal. Whether baked, grilled, or pan-seared, adding a touch of turmeric and black pepper to salmon is both delicious and smart. So how can you easily use these fats in your everyday routine? One of the simplest methods is to roast vegetables with a drizzle of olive oil and a sprinkle of turmeric. It brings out the flavor and ensures curcumin gets absorbed properly. You can also make scrambled eggs with avocado oil or olive oil, and add a pinch of turmeric and black pepper while cooking. It's a flavorful, healing way to start the day. If you're more of a smoothie lover, try blending turmeric with nut butter, a banana, and some plant-based milk. The fat from the nut butter will carry the curcumin through your system, helping your body absorb it and put it to work, especially in areas like your joints, heart, or memory. Now, to be clear, this doesn't mean you need to increase the overall fat in your diet. It simply means choosing the right kinds of fats that help turmeric do its job. Stick to natural, whole food sources, and avoid processed or hydrogenated oils that do the opposite of what we want. If you're using turmeric without any healthy fat, you're likely losing out on most of its benefits. By pairing it with good fats, like olive oil, avocado, nut butters, or fatty fish, you ensure your body absorbs more curcumin, more effectively, and more consistently. So don't let turmeric go to waste. Give it the support it needs, and your body will thank you for it. Number 3, raw honey. Now let's talk about the third powerful partner that can take turmeric to the next level, raw honey. This might surprise you, but honey, specifically raw, unfiltered honey, does more than just sweeten your tea. It's a natural anti-inflammatory with its own impressive list of health benefits. And when paired with turmeric, it not only helps your body, but it also helps your taste buds. Let's face it, turmeric has a strong, earthy flavor. Some people love it, others not so much. That's where raw honey comes in. It makes turmeric much more palatable without relying on processed sugars, which, as we discussed earlier, can cancel out turmeric's benefits. Instead of reaching for muffins or sugar-laden granola bars, a small spoonful of raw honey can give you the touch of sweetness you're looking for, without the inflammation spike. But here's the important part: not all honey is created equal. If you're using the clear, syrupy kind that comes in a plastic bear-shaped bottle, you're probably not getting the full health benefits. Most of that store-bought honey is highly processed, it's been heated, filtered, and stripped of its natural nutrients. In fact, many commercial honeys are so processed, they're not much better than refined sugar when it comes to nutrition. What you want is raw, unfiltered honey, the kind that looks cloudy, has a thick texture, and sometimes even contains bits of pollen or wax. That's the good stuff. Raw honey contains natural enzymes, antioxidants, and trace minerals that work alongside turmeric to fight inflammation, support your immune system, and soothe the digestive tract. It's a gentle but effective way to complement turmeric's powerful healing properties. So how can you use it? One of the easiest ways is to make a simple turmeric honey drink. Just mix 1/2 teaspoon of turmeric with 1 teaspoon of raw honey in a cup of warm, not boiling, water. Stir it well, and sip slowly. It's soothing, it's healing, and it tastes great. You can also stir that same combo into your morning tea or blend it into a smoothie with almond milk, banana, and a pinch of black pepper for added absorption. And yes, this combo is especially helpful for seniors. It's easy on the stomach, supports digestion, and provides a natural energy boost without the crash that comes from sugar or caffeine. Many older adults who deal with joint stiffness or immune concerns find that turmeric with honey becomes a calming, nourishing part of their daily wellness routine. That said, there is one thing to keep in mind: raw honey still contains natural sugars, so if you have diabetes or are watching your blood sugar levels, it's important to enjoy it in moderation. For most people, 1 teaspoon per day is both safe and beneficial. Just don't go overboard, even natural sugars can add up. What makes this pairing so wonderful is that it's both simple and powerful. You're combining 2 natural ingredients that have been used for centuries in traditional healing, each with its own set of benefits, and together, they support your body in a gentle, effective way. So, the next time you're looking for a sweet way to take your turmeric, skip the sugar and grab some raw honey instead. Just a spoonful can make all the difference, in flavor, and in how well your body absorbs and uses this golden spice. It's one more easy, delicious way to support your joints, memory, heart, and immune system, all with ingredients straight from nature. Let's quickly recap what we've learned. If you're using turmeric daily for better health, be mindful of what you pair it with. Avoid processed dairy, vinegar-rich foods, and sugary cereals. They can block turmeric's healing power. Instead, embrace smart pairings like black pepper, healthy fats, and raw honey to boost curcumin absorption and get the full benefits for your joints, heart, memory, and digestion. Remember, every small habit adds up to a healthier, stronger you. The way you care for your body today can transform how you feel tomorrow. And no matter your age, whether you're 60 or 90, you absolutely deserve strength, peace, and clarity. You've earned it. If this video helped you, please like it, share it with a friend or loved one over 60, and don't forget to subscribe for more smart, natural health tips right here on Age Over 50s. Take care, and keep thriving.